Oh boy, put yourself together. Sorry, Jare, my people. It's your girl, Adeola. Help me beg Amo. Kolidowo has not slept for days. His mother said that every night, the boy wakes up in the middle of the night screaming, $18 million. Hey! $18 million. That is what he's been saying, since he heard the news. Have you heard the news? Even me. I can't sleep. I can't eat. I've lost 10 pounds because of this news. That Nigeria's former Petroleum Minister spent $18 million on a house. Hey! This past April, you guys know that EFCC seized jewelries worth £2 million from this same madam. £2 million worth of jewelries from her and the wife of former Kore, that is her associate. All of them, never mind. One wristwatch that they seized from this madam was £600,000. £600,000. That is 185 million naira for madam's wristwatch. Call it the one is okay. Stop crying now. It's okay. Don't cry. That is even small. You didn't hear that the wristwatch that they seized from the wife of former Kore is £1.4 million. Hey, 1.4 million. Father, where is thy face?
An $18 million house in Asokoro, an affluent suburb in the Nigerian capital, Abuja. The furnishings inside are worth over $2 million.
Hold on. Furniture, $2 million.
The government says it was bought with public money allegedly stolen by the former Petroleum Minister, and it has a bulletproof gym.
Right there. Stop it right there. Did you guys hear bulletproof gym? Madam, is somebody trying to kill you because you want to lose weight? I don't know why anyone would come after you for trying to stay in shape. Bulletproof gym. I'm just trying to imagine how much money they buried in that gym. This is a country where you can build a decent house with 10 million naira. That is less than $40,000. Maybe not in Abuja, but in my village with 10 million naira, everybody will envy you. Madam, not only you were come as the Petroleum Minister, you were spending €500,000 every month renting a private jet, not even for official use, but for herself and her family. She had spent more than 10 billion naira on renting a private jet before everybody got to know about it. Not only that, $20 billion disappeared under your nose from your ministry. Madam, are you the only one? But what baffles me is her response to this video by Al Jazeera. She came out and said there's nothing wrong with somebody of her caliber, somebody of her status, owning an $18 million house. She listed her qualifications, reminding us that she studied architecture in England and she got a degree from Howard University in the US. And then she said that even market women in Bodija have jewelries. I said, hey, don't beg me. Don't beg me, George. Madam, with due respect, you have no shame. So you want to remind us of your caliber. You want to remind us of your status. The owner of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, what is his name? The guy spent $7 million on his house. He bought other houses around him and rented them back to their owners. But his own house is $7 million. This is a guy that could spend $1 billion on a house. $7 million is not even half of what you spent on a house in Abuja, Nigeria, Abuja. I know that the rest of us, we are fringes. Seriously, if we are talking about status, the president of America, President Barack Obama, is buying a $5 million house to retire. Is it that as the president of the United States of America, he doesn't have status or he didn't have access to money? I don't get it. What kind of status warrants a public official to spend $18 million of public fund on a house? What kind of status? Don't you think that something is wrong when you have $18 million house in Nigeria? Yet when you got sick, they had to fly you to another man's country for treatment? Apart from buying expensive watches, renting private jets, having a bulletproof gym, what did you do to benefit the people around you? At least we know that you are from Niger Delta, River State. Common borehole. I didn't hear that you donated to Niger Delta. And I didn't hear that you built one school. In case you guys don't know, this man is the president of Xinshin Educational Foundation in China with $10 million. Just $10 million. His foundation built 342 schools in rural parts of China. 342 schools with $10 million. And these are schools that are well equipped with computers. Nice schools. I just want you guys to know what could have been done with this $18 million that she spent building one house in Abuja. People have not been paid salaries for months. You are saying that it's not a big deal for you to have $600,000 watch? Girl, please. Stop insulting the market women of Bodija. They don't have £2 million worth. Seriously, if this woman spent $15 million, just $15 million on a cancer center in Nigeria, she would save so many lives. You know, the cocoa of the matter is, as soon as you are well, because you know she's treating cancer in London, as soon as you are well, people want you to come back home. They can't wait to see you. That is how much they love you. By the way, speaking of Niger Delta, the Avengers said that the reason that they are blowing up pipelines in Nigeria is because Nigerian government has continuously ignored the Niger Delta when it comes to development. I said, what the heck? Like, really? Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that the Niger Delta should not be developed. By all means, please develop the Niger Delta. That's where we get the oil from. I'm just saying that this is when you just realize that they did not develop Niger Delta. Jonathan is from Niger Delta. When he was the governor of Bayelsa State, this man spent $1 million, money that was meant to alleviate poverty in Niger Delta. He used it to invite Beyonce and Jay-Z to come and perform. And these people did not blow up pipelines because of that. When Ibori was the governor of Bayelsa State, he took all the money meant for the development of Niger Delta to London, buying cars, buying houses. They didn't blow up pipelines because of what Ibori did. Alamesia did the same thing. He looted the Niger Delta. These people did not blow up pipelines. Jonathan, a son of Niger Delta, was president for 5 years, 5 good years. He did not clean up the oil spillage in Ogoniland. Jonathan did not develop the Niger Delta. All he did was to bribe militants so that they would not blow up pipelines. There was no Niger Delta Avengers at that time to organize themselves to be blowing up pipeline because of what Jonathan failed to do. It's like they don't have a problem with their own children, the sons of the soil, squandering money. But now that the person there is not from Niger Delta, you just realize that they did not develop Niger Delta, and you want me to believe this has nothing to do with tribal issues? And this is the person that is trying to clean up the oil spillage. I don't get it. So if Jonathan had won the last election, would there be a Niger Delta Avengers? I doubt it. And where is President Jonathan in all of this?
And I did very well also to curtail corruption. We made sure that the area of fertilizer subsidies we clean up, and the whole corruption there was removed.
Anyway, all I'm saying is it would be good if President Jonathan can just talk to the Niger Delta Avengers at this time. And why do you keep distracting me? What is it? What do you want?
Everyone is ambitious. I'm ambitious. Like, I want to be the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
This is why you interrupted my show? What is wrong with you? This is why you've been disrupting my speech? This is what you wanted to play?
Okay, you want to be?
I will be.
When?
I will be.
When will that happen?
When we get to that bridge, we'll cross it.
Do you think I do stupid jokes on my show? God will punish you. As I was saying, sorry, Jare Uncle, I wish you good luck in your dreams of becoming the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Don't mind enemies of progress, by the way. People that don't believe, don't mind them.
I want to be the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Get out! Good morning, ma. Good morning, sir. Good morning, friends. 2 years ago, I came on Adeola's show to report this man, the governor of Osun State. Governor, Adeola. I came to report him because the man marched all the schools in Osun State together. All the public schools, even same-sex schools, were marched with co-ed schools. Like boy school became everybody's school. It's not good. And then he marched the Christian schools that were funded by missionaries. He marched them with Muslim schools. It led to a big fight among the students. But me, I didn't fight. You guys know that. Me, I'm very gentle. The man has come again, no. I don't know what his problem is. Now the judge said that Muslim students should start wearing hijab to school, even in Christian schools. Uncle Koledowo told me that it was the governor that is behind everything. So the Christian Association in Osun State, they said that is not allowed for Muslims to wear hijab to Christian schools. But if the governor insists, then the Christian students must also wear their own robes to school. The governor said that if Christian students should wear their own robe, that he will expel them. So when I got to school on Tuesday, come and see drama. Muslim students wore hijab to school, and then Christian students, they wore choir robes and ashosele, and there was confusion everywhere. Can officials came to my school to make sure that nobody expelled the Christian students for wearing their choir robe. Me, I was just quiet, JJ, you know, I was so quiet. But deep inside, I was mad. I was very mad, very mad. Me, I want to just scatter everything. You know, I want to scream like, Aluta continua, Aluta continua. I just want to dabaru everything. But Adeola said that I should be a good girl. But who is advising this man? She doesn't even know how to do his job. Why is he distracting people with religion in schools? How is that a priority? This man has not paid my daddy's salary since March. I think that the man is confused. I think he's confused. He needs to start watching Keeping It Real. Why is he starting a religious fight when there was none? He didn't even ask if we have the resources that we need in my school. You know that there is no library in my school. There is no library in my school. There is no library. We don't have a school bus. And the governor wants us to be wearing religious outfits. Me, I want to finish secondary school and I want to go to university. But how will I pass when all we do is theory? Anyway, Mr. Governor, I be big bah. Why can't you just leave religion with religious houses? This is a school. We are here for education. Yes, great Nigerian students, great. I will only give you one advice. Give Christian schools back to churches and let them wear whatever they want to wear, and give Muslim schools to mosque and let them wear hijab or whatever they want to wear. If it's a public school, don't enforce any religious outfit. But I don't know anything. I just want to be like Adeola. I'm just keeping it real. Moving on to Ghana. Last year, I talked about how 150 people were killed as a result of flooding and an explosion at a gas station. This year, about 10 people have died because of heavy rainfalls that lasted for days. Some of them died when a building collapsed on them, and then some of them were electrocuted. Some were just carried away by the flood. I saw videos of streets washed away, and I was like, what?
ABE on the beat. Yeah. So we end Sasuana heading. Oh, Oniado. Abba, go. Mommy, focus. See, I would turn, I wouldn't mean your logos.
Yeah, it's really bad. And not enough media coverage. I don't know why. By the way, did you guys notice trash floating on the streets? And this is not peculiar to Ghana. The same thing is happening in different parts of Nigeria. In Abakaliki, crops and properties worth millions of naira were destroyed in Ebonyi State. About 5,000 people are now homeless because of the flood. And in Lagos, especially Egbeda, Ikotoyi, and Ekpaja, it's been a mess. For those who lost their loved ones in the flood in Ghana, in Nigeria, may their souls rest in peace. But what I don't understand is why some of my brothers and sisters in Ghana went online saying that Accra is not the only city flooding. They're saying that Paris is also flooding. Paris, London. I said, Chai, look at these people. How are these people thinking? I was trying to understand how these people think. And then I saw this article by Chris Vincent. And I said, my brother, you said it all. It's true that floods can happen anywhere. But when your own city is flooding every year, every single year, and you don't put up necessary measures to prevent it, that is what they call stupidity. These places that you're comparing yourself with, Paris, they flood periodically, not every single year. Number two, London, Paris, Texas, the kind of disaster relief response that they have, we don't have it in Nigeria, they don't have it in Ghana. So people don't have to suffer as much in those places like we do in Africa. They have helicopters airlifting people, they have ambulances waiting to take them to the hospital. So please stop comparing Ghana's flood to the one happening in Texas. Lastly, these people in these other countries, they have insurance. When they lose properties in the flood, insurance companies will pay them for their loss. They can get a new car, they can get a new house. How many Ghanaians have their properties insured? How many Ghanaians will get a new house after this flood? How many Nigerians will get a new house after this flood? I think that we should focus on how to prevent the flood in our own countries instead of justifying it by comparing ourselves to Texas or Paris. If we don't, I hate to say this, but seriously, if we don't be surprised that the same thing may happen again next year. But you guys know I don't know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. Before I leave today, I like to read some of your emails, and the first one is from Mariana, all the way from Angola. Shout out to my Angolan people. And this person said, hi Adeola, between June 20th and 24th, we'll be marking 1 year of the Angolan youth activist arrest. Angolan activists in the country and the diaspora are organizing different kinds of actions to highlight the 1 year anniversary. We'll be having the event in Lisbon, in Paris, and in Pretoria, South Africa. We'll be delivering the signatures collected in our petition in Pretoria on June 21st. So if there's anybody that is still interested in signing a petition for the Angolan government to release the 17 activists that have been arrested for the last 1 year, you still have time. You can still sign it up to June 21st. So this is the link to sign that petition. Thank you so much for writing. I really appreciate it, and I hope that a lot of people will go out and support these people as they mark the 1 year since these activists have been arrested. The next email says, hi Adeola, my name is Mr. Daberechi and I'm a Nigerian living in Brazil. Thank you and thank Dr. Damages for what the two of you do. Dr. Damages is right here. Somebody says thank you. Anyway, it's because of hardship in Nigeria that makes most of our youth flee the country to different parts of the world, and we are being treated like we are slaves all over the world. Our men are dying here to survive. Some end up in jail. It's so sad in a country where a bag of rice is 21,000 naira and the minimum wage is 18,000 naira. How do they expect people to survive? You're absolutely right, my brother. The minimum wage is still 18,000 naira and now a bag of rice is 21,000 naira. That's just ridiculous. And then he said that I also pray that they don't end up coming after you guys for letting us know what is happening in Nigeria. I know, right? Thank you so much. It's okay. I have Colin Owo and also Dr. Damages, so I'm not afraid. But thank you for watching and thank you for writing. I appreciate it. And the very last email is from Anas Shetima, and he says, hi Adeola, my name is Anas Shetima and I have a message for President Buhari. I'm having the same ear infection as President Buhari and I would like the Nigerian government to fly me to UK so that I can go and see a specialist or consultant that treated Buhari so that they can treat me too, since we don't have qualified doctors in the country to treat public officials. I don't want to be treated here as well. I'm a citizen of Nigeria just like Buhari and I pay my taxes. Thank you. Wow, Anas Shetima, thank you for writing. I hope that Nigerian officials are watching you so they can fly you live and direct to UK for you to go and treat your ear as well. It's so sad that as the giant of Africa, common ear infection we still cannot treat, according to Mr. President, that is. So thank you for writing. I wish you quick recovery, and if they don't fly you out, I beg my brother, go to the nearest clinic and treat yourself. Alright guys, that's all the time that I have for emails today. Please keep sending your emails to adeola.keepingitroll@gmail.com.
Growing up in Kenya, my sister and I were very close. But like any sisters, we fought a lot. She always got new clothes and I always got hand-me-downs. Now she's putting her children through school in Kenya. We still fight sometimes, especially when I send money for the kids. I tell her, buy some clothes for the younger one, and we both laugh.
With nearly 500,000 locations, our app and online, this is moving money for better.
Alright guys, don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Alright y'all, it's been real and I'm keeping it real right up in here. Until next week, I'm gonna see y'all later. Peace out.